All right, I apologize. The numbers that go here are just from my balanced chemical equation. So what's in front of AlBr3 is a 2. What's in front of AlCl3 is also a 2. So mathematically, I can actually just ignore this because it's 2. I'm going to multiply it by 2 and divide by 2 in the same step. But we do need to do that. All right, the next step, we know that whatever unit is there is on the bottom. So moles, AlCl3. All right, and this is gram formula mass, so it's 1 mole. How many grams of AlCl3? Now I'm going to pause this real quick while I do the math to add those up. I changed my mind because it's good for you to see how I added them up, because this is the same process you should do in case you don't remember. So to find the mass of AlBr3, I need to find the mass of 1 aluminum. That's 27 grams plus 3 times whatever Br is, and I don't have that memorized. So let's find that periodic table I was using. Br is over here. I didn't really mean to touch that. All right, Br is right here. It's 79.9, so we'll just round that to 80. So 3 times 80. All right, so 3 times 80 is 240, plus 27 is 247 grams of AlBr3. Now I'm going to go over here and I need to do the same thing, but it's now 1 aluminum, 27, plus 3 times chlorine, which is 35.5. 3 times 35, so that's 105, well, 106.5, but I better check that. All right, that is 106 plus 27. That equals 133.5 grams per every 1 mole. Now I have quite a bit of math to do. Make sure that you don't do this incorrectly. Let's just change colors here. To do this math, I'm just taking all these numbers, just go with me here. I have 30 on top. I'm going to multiply that by 2. I'm going to multiply that by 133.5, and that's going to equal some number. Let me just do it real quick. That's 8,010. Now we're not quite done. That's the top. Now the bottom is 247 times 2 equals 494. Okay, I'm going the long way here because this is how you really need to do it if you're going to use your cell phone calculator. So 8010 divided by 494 is equal to 16.2. That would be our answer. All right, so if we react 30 grams, we're going to get, I'm just going to be ugly, right? 16.2 grams of AlCl3. All right, now I want you to think about reasonability. And if you're an easily confused student, which some of you are, not to be rude, then don't listen to the rest of this. But I want you to think sometimes about whether this is a reasonable answer. What I mean by that is in this problem we started with 30 grams of aluminum bromide. Aluminum bromide is a more massive compound than aluminum chloride. It's roughly twice as much, very roughly twice as much. So if it's twice as much, then your answer should be around 1/2 of 30. So it should be around 15. We look at our answer, it is 16. So we would say that is reasonable, and you would hope that you were right. Now, like I said, if that didn't make sense, who cares? But it's just a good lesson in math and in science to check whether your answer seems reasonable. See if you can do the 2 before this in your homework.